branding here. All right, hold on. Get that in there. All right. Kind of see it. Does I have to go there? Covers up the picks. Covers up the locks. Covers up the sticker. All right, we gotta go back there. That's where it goes. What's up, y'all? A little bit of a live on a Monday night. Mr. Elijah Carney, how you doing, brother? Why not pick some locks, have some fun, see if some brothers shut up. What's up, Mr. Swamp Picker? It's one of our guys right there. One of our vets. Give it up to him. Merry Christmas to you, of course. Both Elijah and Swamp Picker. Oh, Elijah, that's good, man. Always want to hear that as a response. Alright, let's go. So, I got a box of minis. It's Mini Lock Monday. Might as well pick some locks, right? Well, that's a little detainer, so I'll fuck with that later. And let's start off with a little, what is this? FOM, FOM. We'll fuck with that one first. Hope you're having a great week, man. I mean, Christmas is one day. You know, you got Christmas Eve, though, and the day after, and the week leading up, and just wishing for some merriness on the whole run for you. Definitely want. I need my turners. I went and had coffee at a local shop with one of our vet pickers, Mr. Stu DeRue. And so I took all the stuff that I've been using lately with me. So let's get that out. Let's see if we can do a little picking. Alright, got my double helix turners. That one don't fit. I'm gonna need the thin one for the 30,000s for probably all of these. I might have to go bottom of keyway for some shit. Alright, so we're in there. Let's see if we can pick the goddamn thing. Too much tension. Probably oversetting something. Well, this lock sucks. Trigger thumb from damn. Yeah, dude, it is. You gotta you gotta contort your hand to make these things work. And then you gotta get in there and just wedge this goddamn thing in there on some. Alright, let me try doing. Alright, I'm gonna try the little, what is this? 6515 Avis. That's a tiny motherfucker. That barely fits. Definitely gonna not be able to use a deep hook, so let's get in there with some tiny shit. I think I had a click. Try. It's got like a pin and a half. So it's kind of frustrating. Oop, shit. That already fell out. Oh, you know what? Let me try it that way. See if I can make that happen. Apparently not. With live stream? Yeah, it's a live stream. Hi. Hi, Hover. Mr. Rockout, you lockout. How you doing, brother? I was talking about you with somebody tonight. Singing your praises. God damn. Yeah, I gotta find a lock I can fucking work. Yeah, let's go with the clear one. We're gonna do it dirty though. I'm just gonna get right up in there. Oh shit. I'm gonna try to do it dirty. Right up in here. And bypass that bitch. Alright, there's a cheap open. I needed an open though. Ground Fog, how you doing? Jake Smith? You're giving up too easily. I'm just having fun, man. I'm gonna keep grabbing them. If they go back in the box, I grab them again. And then shit, I'm using that. I meant to be using, since we're going mini locks, we're gonna use mini picks. So I forgot about that. Let's go to that protocol. We got one. Alright. So we got some more to get. Let's go after this. I think, oh shit. I think it's a Bane 30 millimeter roughly. I love these pinched bodies. They're pretty cool fucking locks. Let's see if we can get into this goddamn thing. Alright. Here go with, oh shit, there it is. Alright. There's the pick we're gonna try to work with. Could I open a master lock? Yeah. I can. Stick around, I will. Oh, this sucks. Come on. This fucker should be open. Now, let me try bottom of the keyway. Which is not designed for me to succeed, but I'm here trying shit. I'm having fun. See if it works. It ain't working. Maybe I need a little thicker turner. There we go. Oh, no. God damn, the minis are killing me tonight. Hey, what's up, Melvin? Pleasure to have you around. Ooh, nice. Nice rock out. How many pins you got done? I won't slide under that pin, so use the back side of my pick. Hopefully that set it. Nope. Oh, fuck. Alright. We can go back to the top of the QA. What's up? Swamp. Good one. I like that. Yeah, I don't know what you said there, buddy. Iran? Oh, hey, Iran. Welcome to the house, man. I'm sure you guys got locks in Iran. This is how not to pick them, apparently. Can't pick a fucking mini. God damn. I'd like to blame it on a lot of things. I'm just fucking not doing good tonight. That's all I can blame it on. For fuck's sake. Alright, let's try something else. Let's find something easy. I got a 44 and that would open it. Yeah. Got a lot of shrapnel coming off of that. These are just tiny little brass locks. This is, what is it, CISA? That's driving me nuts. What's the hardest lock I've ever picked? Where's it at? This stupid son of a bitch. I haven't picked it. I've tried picking it. But this stupid son of a bitch, it's got pin and pin dimple pins. Not interactive though. There's way harder versions of it. I can't get into that stupid son of a bitch. Or up there too, honestly. Is this Medica? I can't get into that fucker. Save my life. Just won't happen. Mr. Mark Cartier. Let's move on to the master lock. You want a master lock? Alright, hold on. I'll give you some fucking master locks. Hold on. Here's a master lock 5. Master lock 3. A 5. A 5. Fuck, even either a 530 or a 570. Cannot quite remember. Oh shit. I fucked that up. I clicked it down with that not in the hole, but there's a 140. So, alright. We'll do some master locks. We'll take us some little mini rakes. We'll get in here. And say kaboom. Bitch, come on, you're open. There. Here's a master lock. And, oh, that one's not locked yet. Make sure it's locked. Alright. I'm not trying to cheat. Shit. Go with the 4-peak. Yeah, there we go. Just wasn't hitting that top pin. There's a master lock. Here's a master lock. There we go. There's a Magnum M5. Magnum M5. They come up with great words to sell the goddamn locks. Shit, I've done this lock in a while. Okay, switch the pickup. There we go. There we go. Alright, let's reset this. Come on, you fucker. You're embarrassing me in front of my friends. Ah, there we go. Alright. Reset it properly. Give it a little bump. No one's telling you to steal anything, man. I'm showing you how the locks you buy to secure your stuff are actually usually crap. And how to get into them if you take your time. If you're doing this shit on the street illegally, it's a lot harder and you're going to get in trouble. So, alright, there's some master locks for you, brother. Now let me get back to the goddamn dreaded mini locks that I can't fucking open for some reason. Alright, I got a little Titan. See if we can get the Titan. I don't know, I got a rake in the hand, so let's see if that works. Nope, there's a pip. On regular lock, it's a pop. On mini, it's a pip. Mr. Nola, Southpaw, how you doing, brother? This will help a lot of robbers. Well, this will help you stop a lot of robbers if you pay attention. Oh, it wants to go. What pin isn't going? Shit. Grab that. It depends on the lock. It all depends on whether it's a bearing or not on the little latch part. I suck at like shims on a lock, so I'm not the guy that's gonna do it. Shit. I did get this goddamn thing. I don't. Fuck. Minis are gonna kill me tonight. What a great choice. What a great choice. Alright, is there a mini I can open? Alright, we're gonna try a fucking Avis. We're gonna try the 5525 since the 15 defeated the shit out of me. That don't even fit. Because that's not the thin one. Where's the fucking thing? It's... That is. Alright, let's try that. Yeah. I mean, I got a bunch of door locks. It's a different breed. I like padlocks more, just for personal fucking preference. I tend to like them. Oh, shit. Oh, God damn. Yeah, fuck. These stupid locks. Alright, there's TSA lock. Let's go for the fucking low bar. Show you how protected your luggage is. God damn. That fucker won't go in that way. So I gotta go in that way. Alright, I need a thin hook or a shell hook. Let's see if this will go in there. Another master lock for you there. Get in it. Oh, nice. Marissa, how you doing, love? It's always good to have you in. Well, that don't fit for shit. Neither does that, but trying to keep the turner from falling out. It's the worst problem about these goddamn little locks. Just trying to get the fucking turner to work. Oh, now they're just pissing me off. Oh, I appreciate you, love, as always. Alright. Can I pick a lock? Holy shit. You guys. Actually, pop the lock. Throw that down there. I'll go back. Where's the fucking... I'll try this motherfucker. I don't know how to say that. Dwingku. See if we can get this little fucker picked. Have a little fun with it. I need to reverse these. That might be shallow enough. You want puppies? Hey, dude, if I had extra puppies, I'd hook you up, brother. I do not have extra puppies. Oh. I do have an actual picked lock. Fuck. I can do it. See? I can do it. There's 3 of them. 3 little, tiny, little, easy-ass locks that I struggled to pick. But I'm having fun. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Enjoy yourself. Oh, Mr. Not Too Dead, man. Thank you, brother. It's good to see you here, and I appreciate your support. Always hooking a brother up. Ooh, Dean, who'd you hook up? Lock Dude, Dean P, Spicy, Old Gray, and oh shit, yourself. That's pretty fucking awesome. Thank you very much, man. If you don't know, any proceeds that come to my channel, I don't make a lot from monetization, but it all goes to support veterans through Mid-Made Lock Sport. I hook vets up with picks and locks and hot sauce, and we're gonna start sending them jerky. Send them magic tricks. Try to hook our guys up. Try to give back. And Not Too Dead helps out. He's sent locks and he supports the channel in a lot of ways. It's one of my boys. He's my co-founder of Fuck This Lock. He's my co-founder of Fuck This Lock. He's co-founder of Shackleman Cuff Club. My goddamn. Where's my shit? Where's my patch? Bang! How do you know he's a co-founder? Because that's his goddamn chip, baby. That's my boy. Hey, what's up there, Baku, Mandy, Vandal, something like that? Oh, yeah. My first 2 fucking pairs of handcuffs right here, dude. So, you guys want to take a tour on the wall? So, let's go tour the wall. Over here, got some leg cuff, or transport cuffs. You got the wrists and the legs. Got some thumb cuffs attached there for the fuck of it. Here's my high security cuffs. We got the warded stuff down here. That's the Smith & Wesson 104s. There's the Ewell Y001s. There's the Chicago X22s. And then I got like my SP, Viper Tech, Lady Darby's, a bunch of 750Cs. And then, well, lo and behold, first pair of cuffs I ever got right there from Mr. Not Too Dead. And the second pair of cuffs I ever got from Not Too Dead. And that's what got me in this game. And then we got like more Peerless and Smith & Wesson and some Chubbs and some other shit. A bunch of Chicago. Going down here, down to the Brazil. And then if I move that, get into my hinged collection over there. Something's missing though. Oh, fuck, where is it? Alright, and then you got that. And then get over to the toy stuff. 3D printed and just toy cuffs and plastic toy cuffs and shit like that. That's what we do. Newhouse, how you doing? Am I a police officer? No, I'm not a police officer. I've taught police officers how to get out of cuffs. And law enforcement officers and military officials. I am a pretty good, I would say good, escape artist. I'm not, although here's an admission, I call myself the Great Studini. I may not be a great escape artist yet. I'm pretty good though. Master of Kink, I never stink. I don't know, I just had to get a rhyme out of that, so. Pair of cuffs from Brazil. Let's go, where are they at? Pair of cuffs from, you want to talk kink? Germany, baby. Germany's all kink, right? Here's their cuffs, Clajusos. We might as well do a Clajuso escape. We will stay with the mini picks since that's the theme of the night. If you don't mind, I gotta light one up real quick. Alright. So, you don't need a key or the end of the key. You just need to be able to push that in for the double lock. That's the important part. So we'll do it. Oh shit. Oh yeah, these are reversed. So if I want the bows in the same direction, I have to have the keyholes in different directions. If I want the keyholes in the same direction, I gotta have the bows in different directions. So I think that's kind of cheap on the part of a manufacturer, but it is what it is. So that means if I go top on this side, it's going to always be holes up. And then if I want to go holes up over here to make it harder, I got to go on the bottom of the wrist. So I get in here. Actually, I'll use the back of that. Push that down, and we are double locked. Let's get over here. Oop, shit. Son of a bitch, push that down. It's double locked. I got both holes up. So I gotta come around to be able to pick the shit. So I'm gonna use, instead of using minis, use this little medium hook here. I gotta do the double lock first. Now, see how that, you can see that? And on that one, you can't see it. That means that double lock is picked. So I gotta get in here. Now the important thing is remember which way to go. Some cuffs go one way, some cuffs go the other way. I think maybe these actually go towards the bow. Yep. So usually I'm going to pick towards the arm. So I want to go in the cuff and pick that way towards that. On these cuffs, I'm going to go in this way and pick that way towards the bow. So it's very important to know the difference, or at least be able to feel the difference when you're doing this. So now I got to get in here and pick the double on this guy. Get in that blade part of the keyway and just kick it sideways. Yep, I got it. I'm gonna get in here and then pick my way out. So if we're going German kink fetish, we got out. You're gonna love it. Now this is roughly that same pair of cuffs, but in a hinge with not quite as pretty a finish. Doesn't have the kind of a bummer. These ones are nice and shiny. These ones are kind of dull. Oh, Mr. Not Too Dead, same thing, brother, man. Best part about doing this hobby is having people around, man. If you guys weren't here every day, I wouldn't show up and do this. Cheers to you. Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, if that's already gone, whatever's coming up next. Whatever you celebrate, man. Like this time of the year, everybody deserves to have a good day. Everybody deserves to have a feast. Hopefully y'all can find a friend or some family to hang out with. Even if it's online, man. I deal with a lot of loneliness and shit like that, and I'll tell you, man, like having this community around for myself has been incredibly helpful, especially during, you know, the holidays or depressive times for myself that aren't necessarily connected to the calendar. All right, let's double lock these. We got these Brazil cuffs. We got a nice little Jimmy Long mini pick. I think we can get out. They're pretty in pink. Alright, so we gotta go at that double lock first. If we hit it, we'll hear a click. You heard a click. And then we're out of that side. Go, we want to repeat the same process. If I hit it, you'll hear a click. You heard a click. Means I got that double lock. There we go. And I was just not manipulating the pawl quite far enough to open those. I was hitting it, not going far enough. So that's not true. It depends on the pair of cuffs, depends on the comb, it depends on if your ability to make the comb into a proper pick. It depends on how many times you use that particular plastic thing that's going to keep degrading every time you use it, like a paper clip or a bobby pin. So it comes down to skill at the end of the day. Always. Always. All right. I just got the single lock on these, so I'm going to try to give this a go. Where is my pawl at? All right, so what I want to do, I want to get in here. Oh, no, I didn't double lock these. All right, I want to get in here and find. So a universal key does not fit in these. I forgot until just this moment. So I cannot release myself with this key. And I don't know where I put the key. So fuck it. I gotta figure this out, don't I? Alright, we're gonna go to a little bit shallower, more of a round hook. If I'm hitting the pawl, I'm slipping off it. There we go. Oh yeah, get in there. Nice little shallow pick. If I'm going with a hook, I kind of prefer to do that on cuffs at this point. Although, oh, you know, let me show you. I'll show you something in a second. All right. So I did learn that with Smith & Wesson, a deep jimmy do this. Is like, it's fucking money. Just get it right there. Bang. Just get it right there. Bang. Deep. A deep G flat on a fucking Smith & Wesson's. Bang. Bang. It's just fucking money. And I don't like that deep a hook when I'm picking cuffs and stuff. So I'm generally not inclined to. I mean, I try them, but it generally takes more work to get them in place. They work fine if you get them in place, but it's harder to get them in place. And this thing just fucking nails, dude. Smith & Wesson. Oh yeah, dude. I mean, hey man, you talk about how much this shit helps. I have claustrophobia and PTSD and all kinds of shit, and like a year ago, I was out in MRIs and fucking having nervous breakdowns in crawl spaces under houses, trying to do side gigs and things like that, and then getting to this is like really helped me with my claustrophobia, my PTSD, and my anxiety, because I just, dude, I can walk around cuffed up all day. I know I can get out, you know, and it just helps you makes us. Yeah, some guy, yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like a safe word cheat, right? Bam, fun's over. Right? Some guy hit it, dude. That's comment of the night right there. Got to give it up for that guy. Here's a we're double fisting it to that one. Right? Yeah. Oh, it was the worst when I started buying handcuffs. My wife kept giving me like a raised eyebrow, like, "Oh, we're doing handcuffs now," and I'm like, "Not we." I was like, "These are for me." She was like, "What the fuck is going on?" Thumb? All right, you want a thumb cuff? Hold on. I ain't done thumb cuffs in a minute. All right. Here's the thumbs. All right, now I haven't done them in a minute, so I do tell everybody I want to try to follow like our practice and our guidelines and things like that. So just so you know, a thumb cuff. Again, a universal key is not going to work in a thumb cuff. It's too big. So if you shave the blade down from the top just a little bit, not too far, you'll be able to get into thumb cuffs. So if you're playing with these and you got regular cuff keys, these aren't going to work. It is an important thing to know. And then you always want to, whatever you're going to pick with and everything is like that, practice. So you see this weird double keyway. Top side is for the double lock. Push that down. And you kind of come from either way. Oop, did not get it. There we go. All right, see that popped back up. Where'd it go in there? Now, the bottom post down this way is where you're going to get in here. Oop. Pick these open. Alright, maybe that's too shallow. I'm going to go with this fucking hook. Alright, so that long deep hook is just going to work like the fucking key, like a key blade. I'm just going to get I'm gonna wedge against that part. Oop. Son of a bitch. There. And get that to pop. So sometimes a deeper hook is harder to maneuver, but here a shorter hook's harder, so the deeper hook really works. I want to do with a bobby pin. New house, you're a dick. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, you want a bobby pin? Here's a bent up bobby pin laying on my desk. Here is a pair of Chicago thumb cuffs on the thumbs. I gotta get the bent fucking pin to work right. Alright. Well, I'm in the hole. Oh, fuck. That went flinging away. Alright, hold on. I got more bobby pins down here. Alright, see? There you go. There's a bobby pin. Skadoosh. There you go. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. Oh, there we go. Alright. Dummies. Well, I mean, they're the same cuffs cops use. I've got cuffs from Brazil, Germany, Korea. Where else? Somewhere else. England, Poland. Many cuffs from USA. So, yeah, it's no fun if cops don't use them. I have plastic toy cuffs. These are not fun because they're not used, you know what I'm saying? So I don't do videos escaping these other than maybe for fun here and there. But these are all real shit. That's what makes this fun. Well, if it's only holding your thumb, it reduces your movement. Like I can't, my hands, like my hands are stuck together. You know what I mean? I can't, it's hard to get something out of my pocket. If your hands are stuck together, it's hard to run with your hands like this. It actually fucks you up. It fucks up your gait, causes people to fall. When you get trained for law enforcement, LEOs, correctional officers, a lot of different departments teach you to run in cuffs in case it happens, man. Like it's hard. It's a skill. The hardest lock I have, I was saying earlier, it's probably this multi-lock pin and pin. Not interactive though. There's harder versions of it. That or maybe my Medico. My hardest cuffs are my warded. I got 3 sets that are probably together. My Smith & Wesson 104s, Chicago X22s, and the Yule Y001, I think. Shit. Also, I don't want to bend these picks up, so I'll take my time with them. I might be being a little bit careful. Shit. That one I don't want to hit. Oh, I bent that fucker up a little bit. Now I gotta buy more minis. Gotta replace that fucking thing. I love the minis. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's shim. Let's shim. Where's my fucking... There we go. Handcuff kit open. We're going to... Oh shit. Where's my coxy shims? Where's my coxy shims? Oh, there we go. Alright. So we got the Coxy Picks design shim. We got the American and the Euro side. Oh shit. Alright, we got it in place. We're gonna see if we can slide it under. No, we can't. What the fuck? Should have already had me out. I should have already been free. It's trying to fuck me. See how you gotta get creative. That's the thing about these too. They're not as... Oh shit. They're not as big and all that, but they restrict you in a weird... Fuck. In a weird ass way. Is the wife home to help? Yeah, it's funny actually. I don't know. You were here, like, I had myself chained to a grate behind me, and my wrists spread out wide, my neck chained on there. And I spent like a half hour or something on live the other night trying that escape. That was a new thing I was trying. And I told my wife the next day, I was like, hey, I almost woke you up last night to get me out of escape. I was starting to lose my mind. And she was like, oh, for an escape? I was like, no, I was, we're going to do sweet loving too. But can you get me out of these cuffs? Fuck, I can't get that in there. I'm just stuck. What's going on with you? You need to go please open that. Yeah. Hey, and that's the thing, man, is when you start doing this, we tell you, you have somebody nearby in case, have your keys, have extra picks and all that shit. So what I'm doing is not working. So what are you going to do? We'll go back to trying to pick, go back to a key. If you have to have somebody around you get you out, they're going to need to do a key because you didn't teach them how to pick it. You're learning that. And then you got to be ready, man. Like, because sometimes, man, the key might break, the mechanisms might break. You might have to call the cops. You might have to call 911. And you got to be ready for that option. And you don't want to rush into it, obviously, but you got to be ready for that. So when you're doing this, you have to think of these things. We generally don't think of them ahead of time. We generally just stick ourselves in a bad situation and then start figuring out what we did wrong. It's kind of the Shackleman way, but we want people to be safe. Oh no, that's the only mini I've dented up a little bit. It's just a little bit. Hold on. Don't worry, my brother. Don't worry. It's gonna be fine. There we go. Right? Yeah, there we go. Just fine. Oh, these are gorgeous. Yeah, I love these. These are the 1912s. Get them from Handcuff Warehouse. It's a Brazilian made. They're pretty good. They're almost as good as Smith & Wesson. I'd say slightly easier, but pretty comparable. And it is a really good powder coating. I've played with these a lot, and it has not knocked off too much of the coating. So the color is really staying well, whereas you can see on something like these Chicago 1000s that I've played with a lot, I've knocked a lot of the color off. Now I've had these a lot longer and played with them more, but I'm at the point where I'm starting to have an opinion about the powder coating from different companies and shit, so. Oh, where did those go? Right there. Yeah, I got. Oh, dude, I need a mini anvil. Yeah, that ain't dead. That's my mini anvil right there. That's like my big chunker lock. It's just the Brinks. If I manage to fuck this up, no big deal. But and it's the one that All right, let's do. All right. So recently, Coxie has taught us how to disengage the double lock on ASPs. So if you double lock your cuff and whack it, you're able to unlock the double lock. So in theory, if I put these on my wrist, and to double lock them, double locked, all right. So I should be able to wax the cuff and get the double lock off. Yep, that ain't worked yet. Am I going the wrong side? Huh. I think I'm going the wrong side. Am I going the wrong side? Shit. Let me try. Hold on. Yeah. Did I reverse that? Let's try. Yeah, I had it reversed. See how easy that is? Alright, let's double lock it. Alright. Double locked. Whack it. You can, oh shit. Sorry. You can see all the way through there. Now you cannot see all the way through there. That double lock is beat. So, in theory, if I hit this hard enough, oh shit, that worked! Holy shit. Holy fucking shit. Let me try that again. Oh, hold on. I can't believe that worked. Alright. It hurt my wrist. Don't think it didn't hurt. But alright, let's get that in there. Let's double lock that. Alright. All I'm doing, I have a lock in my hand. I'm gonna pound it against here to release the double lock. And the double lock is released. Shabam! Oh, that was a nice find. God, ASP really suck. Police not only use these, they help design them. So that argument kind of floats out the window. Oh, definitely. I've got the boniest, smallest wrists, man. Like these just cause me pain when I'm all trapped in them and cranking around and like, yeah, definitely. It's a labor of love because it definitely hurt the shit out of my wrists often. And that's why I don't do like chain binding, so you can kind of catch the chain and then wedge it over so you pop this part out of the inside of that part. But I can't do it because once I put the leverage on, it just cranks on the edge of my bones with the edge of this, dude. And it's like, nope, that's too much pain. I can't do that shit. So what's everybody doing for Christmas or holiday week here? Got any plans? Got anything good things going on? Oh, Not Too Dead. Not Too Dead spent like 45 minutes trying to chain bind. I went on a live after him and spent 1.5 minutes. And I was like, nope. I was like, I can't do it. I was like, mad props to you for all that time you just spent, but my wrists cannot do that. I'm going to break some shit. Football? Like football or American football? Mr. Grouchy Lenny. Mr. Grouchy Lenny. Yeah. Those cuffs with those keyholes are like the toy ones. Are you talking about these that have a keyhole on both sides? They're not. They're easy to get out of, but they're well made. They're durable. They're consistent. That's what police don't give a fuck about how hard they are to get out of. They just want to slap them on you and make sure that they're not going to break. And they're easy to use. That's all that's why they help design this pair. And this is the easiest pair I have to get out of. They're ridiculously easy. Oh yeah, dude. Going with that diamond rod. That was a fun night, man. I remember that. I want to try. I want to give that a go as well. I kind of have an idea about how to make that more effective, but only because I watched him, like doing it. Like that's how we do it in the Shackleman, man. We build on each other. Fucking Coxie gives me a hint to get into those cuffs. I figure it out. Not Too Dead buys those cuffs and figures something out, and then I got like another, I got another fucking tool in my belt. Then I'll get a pair of cuffs and give those guys a tip, and fucking then we'll all fucking try each other's shit and fucking hone it out and stuff. So definitely fucking makes for a lot of fun, It's more about fucking learning to beat this shit than, there's no pair of cuffs that can't be beat. I guarantee there is a shaman that can beat any pair of cuffs you have. Might not be me. Might be Not Too Dead. Might be Coxie. Might be Deadlocks. But there is a shackleman that can beat any cuff you have. That I know. Alright, we're going with the Peerless 700C. We're just going back to the beginning. Nice little pick. Nice little open. Nice little pick. Nice little open. Grab a few more pairs of these. I think I had. Oh. Cuffs I took with me earlier today. Had to meet up with the lockpicker. With a different keyhole, to be honest. I don't know, different, what do you mean different? They're different sides? Okay, well then you've never seen that brand. Those are ASP Sentry or ASP Ultra Plus. You can find them in many, many police agencies. They're a universal key handcuff. Like I said, designed with input from police departments. It's a myth. It's a myth. It's a misconception that cops want to have the toughest cuff, because they're watching you the whole time you're doing any of that shit. So, or most of the time, they should be. I got 3 pairs of 700Cs. Oh, 60. Oh, dead honestly, dude. I thought you'd have more than 63. I'm at 40, but my 40 includes, I mean, rightfully my 3D printed set of rigid, but it also includes this cheap pair of knockoff like toy cuffs and the plastic pair. No, that would be 41. 40 is right there. So I'm stretching. Someone said the ones with the keyholes are fake. I've been to a couple different jails and all the cuffs have the same keyholes as these. Yeah, I don't know what they meant by the keyholes. If they don't have a keyhole, you can't open them because you need a key. So that style of keyhole is a universal keyhole. So ASP, Chicago, Peerless, Smith & Wesson, everything used in America and most of the places around the world have that keyhole. So good or bad as the cuffs may be, they all use the same goddamn key. It's called a universal key for a reason. All right. It's so cops can hand you off to another fucking agency and not have to take their cuffs back. And the next cop will be able to take those cuffs off you. All right. We're using oversized Boppy. 3 sets of 700C Peerless. Oops. I'm going to do a little escaping. Just like that. I've got a good decent little collection. Like Not Too Dead just mentioned, he's got definitely a better collection. Not only does he have as many of the like different styles, he's got some of the older stuff and a couple of the higher security cuffs, like with the pin tumblers and things like that. So I'm catching up to him, but I'm pretty proud of my collection. Yeah, I got 40 pairs. Starting to move around the world with what I have. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, I mean, oh shit. Let's go ahead and show you these. So, all of your universal key stuff. So this is Peerless, where it's horizontal in the middle of the body, but a lot of your stuff like Smith & Wesson in Chicago will be vertical over on the side of the body. This pair of keys, or this keyway, is at the bottom of the keyway, and you actually have to have this swiveled out of the way to have room to get into the keyhole. And then the key is this little triangle thing. You got to go down in there, turn one way to double lock, turn one way to undouble lock, and then open the keyway. So, cool thing about these, while they're incredibly hard to pick, the double lock's pretty easy to get rid of. And as long as you can get rid of the double lock, there's a little wheel right here that has teeth that line up with the gears here, or the teeth here. If I can get in front of that and down below it, I can bypass the mechanism for this lock. Maybe not. Hold on. Pick ain't hidden. Hold on. Let me go to the other side. pitch. Well, I ain't going to that side. All right. That's not going where. Let me try this. Not going where I want it to go. Tell you that. Oh, there we go. Alright, see, so, oh, shit. Alright, right here. See the little wheel to the side of it. I gotta get down here, underneath here. I'm engaging the thing that will release. So I should be able to get it goddamn over here. I don't know what the fuck happened. I almost know what happened. So that's just one of those things you have to learn to understand. So on this bobby pin, this side of it's rounded, this side of it's flat. So when I'm going in that gap, it can make a difference if I'm going in that way with the rounded up top, or I'm going in that way with the flat up top. And that was the difference right there. Flipping it around to get the flat side available, which I would have thought would have been the other side, allowed me to get in there and do it. Yeah, Bo, if you've been in prison, you don't know what you're talking about, because I have all of the cuffs, and you just want to come in here and like act like you're an expert and downplay what I'm doing, which is fine, man. You're really important. You matter, man. That shit cracks me up, though. Oh, well, thank you very much for still watching, my brother. If nothing else, I'm having fun, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning to do this shit. I'm always trying to get better. Having fun, and I'm always teaching people what I'm doing. You know, I'm not telling you, I'm not some David Copperfield asshole up here telling you, fuck, look what I can do. This is, no one else can do that bullshit, man. We teach, me and Not Too Dead and Coxie, we teach people how to do this all the time. Yeah, it's frustrating, man. I'll tell you, the first time, like I tell you, if you're gonna start doing it, get a pair of 700 Peerless 700Cs. That's the best pair of cuffs to start with. You can learn all your different attacks with these. You can whack, attack, paperclip, fucking shimming, picking, double. You got all your options with these. They're a good cuff, and when you have them on, you know, you have, like I said, it's a universal key, but you got plenty of room to play with. If you get in there, so there's your keyway, and you can't get over the top of that post, then you come down to the bottom of the post and you come from the other direction, because that post gets skewed around. You have a swoopy attack where you're using a hook like the key blade as you move it around the keyway, or you have a straight pointy pokey attack where you're going to get the point part of either a hook or a straight on the pawl and then manipulate it out of the way. So you got different attacks and different things to do, different ways to get out of these things. A lot of ways to practice. Oop, I think I bent my pick. Bend it back. Don't tell Jimmy. God damn it. I bent more of my Jimmy longs. Fuck. Don't tell Jimmy. Don't tell Jimmy. Alright, I'm gonna drop that. I can't stand it. Like, I'm sorry, Grouchy. I'm sorry. I do apologize. I actually told myself I wasn't gonna use the minis on handcuffs, and then I got playing with minis tonight, and it happened, and I have to punish myself. Got some on my grandpa, and he was a cop. Nice. Oh, that's awesome, man. I wish I had like some old cuffs like that. That's how you get into like the older stuff, even like the same brand or the same model. Like if it's older, man, it's just cooler, dude. They used to make them a lot better. So if you got older cuffs, they're gonna be a lot tougher. Oh yeah, yeah. There's a way to, and that's the thing, man. Like I'm a lock picker. An escape artist. I spend my days figuring out how to get out of locks, how to get past locks, how to get out of cuffs, how to make cuffs harder, and then get out of them. So yeah. Oh, it's fun, man. It's fun. Get yourself a pair of Peerless 700C, or if you're on Amazon, get yourself a pair of fucking Viper Techs, man. You can start learning with that. I mean, they're a shitty cuff. This is not a cop pair of cuff, but it's pretty goddamn close. But it will teach you the basic picking elements and shimming elements. You definitely can learn on this pair of cuffs. You can get them on Amazon and get free shipping. It's worth the having if you want to get into the hobby, or even just want to see if you want to get into the hobby. Yeah, are they 500s or 300s, Nola? I think, and then Greyhound must have the 300s. I think that he has the old ones. I think it's Greyhound. There's a couple of you guys out there do have some old ass fucking yeah, okay, 500. Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard of 500s. Nola, I want to come. Nola, if I ever say I'm coming to visit you, do you understand I'm coming to visit your 500s? I mean, like we'll hang out and all, but I want to visit those cuffs. And then Smith and Wesson. Let's talk Smith and Wesson. These are 100s. These are more newer 100s. I got the double lock push pin on the end, and the double lock little push through. So I got the two versions. Well, these two versions of the 100s, which I like them. They're a good cuff, man. They're a solid cuff. And that's again, as I was saying, man. Like they used to make them better. So these are pretty. These are modern. They're pretty good. And if whatever Nola's holding on to is from back in the day, it's probably a better cuff. I mean, it's definitely a better cuff. Just from him reporting that it is, but knowing the degradation of the company's quality. Well, similar is a. I mean, these look similar, but they're cheap toy cuffs with a latch. You know what I mean? So you make toys to look like the thing you're playing with. All right. Oh, that's right. I'm gonna go deep hook. I forgot that works. Just figured out that worked well for me on these. Not and well enough that I don't feel like I'm not afraid to bend the hook. It hits so well. I don't have to put barely any torque on the pick. I either hit it or don't hit it. Oh, there we go. Some nice little pop, 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 pop. model it is real quick. Well, yeah, it's when you do this enough, man, like I can look at these and where's my Chicago X55s and these, and I can tell the difference. There's little differences, but they're pretty glaring when you stare at these things all day. Um, and then there's a when you're feeling in there for the things. There's a whole process of that, like go that way, go this way, is that working, is it not working, what's the keyway like, is it warded, is it minimized? So there's also a discovery phase of all that. So no, Peerless sells a Medico cylinder on Handcuff Warehouse. You can get them. Australian, I don't know what's in those, but the problem with Australian ones is you can't buy them and you can't get a hold of them. So it's really hard for us to get them to learn how to beat them, and that's what makes them more difficult. If they were as available as this, I would have already beat them. There's not a pair of handcuffs out there I can't beat. Not Too Dead, me, Coxie, we're gonna beat every pair of handcuffs we get our hands on. It might take us a minute. We might have to take our time and learn how to do it and figure out a beat or whatever, but we're going to beat the handcuffs. And then once we beat them, we're going to know how to beat them. And we're going to teach other people how to beat them. It's what we do. Yeah, the safe lock. Bo, I'm trying like hell, man. I'd love to get a hold of them. I don't have the money to fucking catch me a pair yet, but it's definitely on the wish list. I really need to beat them to prove I can beat them. I don't care if anyone even sees it. I just need to beat them. And then if we only get one pair, I'm gonna get it and beat it, and then I'm gonna send it to Not Too Dead, and he's gonna beat them, and vice, and then we're gonna send him to Rock Out, and he's gonna beat them, and then because we don't do this shit it's not a singular unit, Fucking we do this shit as a group, as a club, as a fucking collective. All right, y'all. I gotta go to the bathroom, crack another beer, rolling up, and see if anyone's still awake to hang out with for a little while. So thank you for stopping by, man. It's just a little impromptu. Have some fun with some locks. Have some fun with some cuffs. That's what we do around here. Shackleman After Dark, Friday Night Locks, Stu Picks shit, all that kind of stuff. So thank you very much, guys. Peace.